every day during the last nation, there is something new that comes around the world. There are many images that come out that probably the world was in shock. All that I was able to see and remember was the Holy Innocents. I just have finally a real picture of what that day looked like of the Holy Innocents that we celebrate in December. That's pretty much, when I was looking at those pictures, I went like, this is actually what indeed happened. It gets difficult. And today's reading of three parables that Jesus said happened right after he went into the temple and whop, got everybody out. And I started thinking, how can God is inviting us all to be near to God. That's the invitation. The invitation is, this is the banquet. In the banquet represents what? Being happy. I don't see anybody in a wedding not dancing, right? At least in your chair. It's a happy celebration. It's a joyous celebration. And we have good food, some drinks, some. But it's an occasion to be completely as one unit happy for the occasion. So having all those feelings around, that's what that is going on. To be happy and at peace, like we talked last week. That's the invitation. Now, the thing is that sometimes we go straight to the last lane and we forgot what is in the middle. Because in the same way that you receive an invitation in the mail for a specific going, are we sending something with a note? I'm so sorry. So it's our choice. So the choice that you will not go into turmoil. God says, I'm going to be with you until the end of time. That's the promise. It's not that turmoil is not going to happen. It's not that we are not going to have stress in our life. It's not that we are going to have situations that, more than that. But all this time, God is promising that he's going to be with us. And I hope that all of us have the faith of Moses. I don't know if you heard Moses today. So it's your promise, God. You really going to do this? I hope that we can have the faith of Moses today. So we can go and sit down in an honest conversation with God and say, here I am. You're going to be with us all this time. So here we are. Use us for whatever you can. Because the inviting are these spectators on. There's some distraction. You can put it somewhere in the mail. Oh, I can go. Life is happening. Oh, it's going to be so hard for us to go. And we continue looking for excuses to respond. No. Because life is in the middle. Work is in the middle. And we forget this is because you are treasured by that person, right? They're saying you are somebody special in my life. We might not be connected every day, but you are so special that I want you there in that big day. And we forget that part of the invitation. And we try to distract it, push it aside, out. Oh, Jason. Disclaimer. he have been complaining that I have not been picking on him. I'm here. I'm yours. I talk to you next year during Holy Week again, or in Christmas. And we love to have that, and we are good. But now, why don't we build, a nice God over here so we can. But we don't do this just for fashion, okay? Because I will be more comfortable with just my shirt on, not sweating underneath. And when lay readers and acolytes, that's why they're white. So our bodies disappear, so what God is supposed to be doing appears. That's what these white things represent. Those alps, that's why it's called alps. I will be sure it's iron or not. And the reason for that is, that's the wedding clothing that we're talking about. How are we willing to disappear to our own, to be ready for God's work? And the problem with this, my dear friends, is that hurts. Into the banquet with God that represent that peace, love, celebration. It is difficult. It's not easy. We never said it was going to be easy. But we know what we need to do. We have to be able to do to bring peace in our society. We live in peace. We need each other, and we are here for each other. Lastly, yesterday, when we were here at the yard sale, and things could happen when we all come. Stop by. I remember 2 kids that were here. And when they left, they went back to where I was over there. I was about to turn everything off or whatever. And the kid just looked at me, "You do this every Saturday?" No, but I appreciate the comment, because that man, he felt so wonderful that he had a good time that he wanted to come back the next week. But I did say, well, we meet every Sunday at 10 a.m. It's not God about everything that was going on around me. About I just care for the fun. Right, sir? That was Jerry, by the way. He said, I don't care about the sales. That's why we're here. Now, how we're going to get ready for this, make sure that we have a good time within the turmoil, and you can bring that good time into your family, which is the most important part. Then from there, whatever happens. But remember, at home is the first thing that we need to practice. In your home, that peace, that when we cross the door outside, then we can be ready. We have a robe on to go into the world, to whatever the world has for us that is beyond our control. So today, let's have the faith of Moses and continue moving forward. I will be with you until the end of time. Amen.